Okay, welcome everyone. We'll be starting with questions now. Okay guys, we've got to wrap it up now. Thanks so much for attending.
Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet as we're in FIFA 20 and this is the Wolves Manager Career Mode. This is episode number 3. As you just seen there, we just had that press conference there with Luis Morales, his first Premier League press conference, and of course talking about the team and what they are expecting from the team, and of course a lot of what people are expecting from him and the club for this first season as a manager of a Premier League team. Now, this has been his dream to do, and he's hoping to do that here in this, hopefully be successful as a Premier League manager. So there you see the Wolves out there getting ready for this matchup here today as they're taking on Leicester City, and this should be a good one here. Now we're hoping to be on the top half of the table here and try to see if we can try to, most importantly, try to be at the top of the table so we can win the championship. Now there are no playoffs in the Premier League whatsoever. So basically, if you're at number 1, you win the you win the champion, you win the league, you win, you get the trophy and everything. Second place, well, you're just the first place loser. So our goal is here this year is to be on that top half of the table. Most importantly, try to win the championship, and it'd be nice to knock down some of these other teams, especially like teams like Manchester City, Man U, Liverpool, and Crystal Palace, and the Spurs, and all those teams. We want to show our dominance here. So we got a huge task to make here, and to do that, we have to play some good football. So let's go out here. About 2 minutes into the game, there you see we're already being threatened there by Leicester City on that one. As they do a really good job there of putting the ball there on our goaltender there. As you see there, we tried to make an attempt there. Trying to make an attempt in that possession, on this possession here, but they do a great job there. Good save there from our their goaltender. And now we'll see, believe Jimenez there trying to make a kick there, or maybe that's Neves there. I think, yeah, that's Neves. He tries to make an attempt there, but he is going to be offsides. And that is not what we want to see there. We're just getting a little too eager here. And we just want to try to put the first goal here on the board. As Mateo now there on the top there on the screen there. Trying to get to Jimenez here. Jimenez doing some good footwork there. Oh, just barely grazes that one in there as the goaltender makes a nice stop as Morales there. Coach Luis Morales thought they had that one in there, but it's going to be blocked. No problem there. Just good job there from the goaltender here. Oh, we see there in the 26th minute, we make a goal, and that one's going to go in. Nice job there as the Wolves now lead this one here as Mateo gets this one in there. He was just a tournament destroyer in the European International Cup, as he had he had 4 goals in that semifinals game, and today it looks like he's trying to continue that here in this one as he gets the first goal of the game, his first goal of the season. And there you see Morales fired up about that. He is liking what he is seeing from one of his top one of his top players there. And we'll see Jimenez now here trying to get another one there, and as he gets that one to Dundalker, Dundalker gets a goal. That is going to be his first of the season, and the Wolves now lead it here 2-0 here in Leicester City, as the Leicester City fans are not liking this at all. But Wolves fans at home are watching this game. They are excited that they have a 2-0 lead on one of the top teams in the Premier League. As Dundalker makes celebrates there on the corner there, and making it just really again trying to get underneath the skin there of some of the Leicester's supporters. Now 41st minute here. Oh, bad defense right there from us as they get in there, and that is going to be a goal. No more shutout here for us, as I believe this is Vardy for the Lancaster team here makes a nice, good header there. Beautiful job there, as just barely gets in. I was really surprised. I had to look at the replay again. I'm like, how in the hell did he, just aim that perfectly in there? And so they get on the board now, so it's now a 2-1 game here as Jamie Vardy makes his first goal in the Premier League this season for Lancaster City. And that is going to be your first half, as the Wolves now go on here and take a 2-1 lead here in the first half. So we got to come back. We got to play better here. Got to keep the game at least where it's at here, kind of neutralize them, not let them get try to get an equalizer here. 52nd minute now here, starting the second half, and we'll see. Oh, almost had that one, but the goalie right there, him and Mateo there, right there at the same time to get that ball. Then you see Montino there makes another attempt here. And that's how you say his name, Montino. I say not Mateo. Montino makes an attempt there, and he cannot get that. Now, I won't guarantee I remember that, because I've been trying to learn the pronunciations of a lot of these players here, but it's just, so Montino makes a stop there, and he gets 8 attempts for 1 goal here in today's game, and they go ahead and win this one, and a final score of 2-1. So we get our first Premier League win. Congratulations there to the coach. And of course, we'll take a look here at the summaries of the game. There you see 2 goals to 1 shots, 17 shots there to their 2 shots on target, 9 there for us, 2 for them. As for tackles, pretty even in tackles, but they had 2 more than us. They had 9, we had 7. And there you see 5 offsides. That's been a killer there for us. Personally, it's just a killer for myself there. It's just I have been doing too good job there. Just get too little eager there at times, but we do have 5 corners there for us. So we're definitely, that means we're doing a good job here attacking and putting them on the defense there as as much as we possibly can in the game. So nice job there. Excuse me. Take a look at the match ratings there for each of the players, and of course some of the other statistics there, goals, assists, and so on and so forth there. Check those out. Pause the video, whatever. and definitely just a great game there for the Wolves. Leicester City there, you see, had a great game there. Varney had that one goal, but just could not come back there. We did a good job there defensively, just making sure we're shutting him down, and just like I said, just doing a good job there on offense, just attacking them as much as we possibly can, just put a lot of pressure on them as much as we could. Now we take a look here, and he's got a post-game interview here. I think this is so cool. I wish this is something they had in Madden, that they had a post-game where you talk to the press corps and just talk about the game. And as you see there's the team meter there, and that's their morale. So in these interviews, you try to answer the questions as you honestly can, so you can have that morale. Either of course you want to be on the happy side, as opposed to being on the downward unhappy side. But there you see, we're saying some good things about there. We got of course talk about Dunker, and we mentioned him and how well he's been playing. He's been playing pretty good here. Now, he was kind of a no-show there. He showed up in that last game there where I think he had 2 goals in the tournament there to help us win the European International Cup. But I think it was the first 2 games of that tournament, he was on fire. But then the third game, the semifinal game, he was just nowhere to be found. And so I think he when he realized that he wasn't playing it well, and he had a pretty decent match rating in that semifinal game, but he definitely came back in that final game and did a great job there of getting 2 goals. So you see, talking about the team and just talking about some of the players there, and that is going to help the morale there. There you see, we get a message there, and that is our message of I believe we have. Oh yeah, okay. So Cody was one of the players I mentioned in the last episode there that we were going to possibly trade, or not trade, but possibly release, and then we do go ahead and release him. So we're going to go put ahead and I was originally going to put Vajaro, one of our younger cornerbacks there, to help us out there, but then I realized, I'm like, that won't work out because he's not a winger. But we are going to put him in the corner, or the center back position there, because I do have a couple other players there in the center backs that we could possibly get rid of and let other guys or kind of release them there. And I'll let you guys know about that coming up here, I believe, in the next couple of episodes, because we are going to make some drastic changes there, because I really want to get to some of those younger players in there, because they don't have much playing experience there, but at the same time I want them to have that experience there, for the most part. They've been working, or at least been working, having them work out in the training that I've been doing, that you guys don't get to see here. But so I've been working on a lot of those guys in the training exercises and trying to get them better there, and just overall just trying to get them to where I need them to be at. For the most part, they're at least I've been told, if you have a player in the upper 60s to the mid 70s, they're pretty decent. You can put them out on the pitch there to help them out. So that's where a lot of them are. They're in there, around that 68, 67, 70 area. So we will be swapping out guys here from time to time, because we do have the schedule for the Premier League is crazy, especially towards the getting close to that the winter transfer window. But we'll go ahead and get to the next game. This is, I believe, against Manchester United. So this is a big, important game for us. So we don't score there. We go to the 16th minute here, trying to avoid Manchester United to score on it. And there you see a good save. Nice job there, as Manchester United there try to sneak that one in there. But we do a good job there of blocking this one. Now you see Jimenez here trying to go for a goal here. Tries to tap that one in there, but just could not do it, as he is being, that was on his side. Just not a good kick there from him. And so we end up leaving this first half with no score. And of course we don't let Manchester United get in there either, which is good, because we haven't, you can't let a team like Manchester United, who just from top to bottom have a great lineup there. Great shot there, but that one is going to be off, as Rashford tried to drill this one in there, and we're able to block that kick there. So far, clean sheet here, and we'll see that one's going to get away. as they tip that one as a good header, but just could not get that one on target, and that's going to bounce away there for Manchester United. Now, 61st minute here. Rashford here, try to go over there, and he tries to go this one, and a nice cross there, but just could not get that one in as we bounce that one away. Now, let's see here. Oh, nice job there. Nice setup there for the Wolves, as that is going to be a great kick here late in this one here in the 67th minute. And you see here, the Wolves now here lead this one 1-0 against this team here, like Manchester United. Now, anytime you're playing against a team like Manchester United, they're going to try their best to get that equalizer. And we got to try to do our best to avoid that here, as Jimenez gets his first goal here in the Premier League, scoring there in the 68th minute. Now, in the 79th minute, we'll see Wolves now here again trying to go after this one here again. Cannot get that one. Oh, almost had the kick there, but it's off. Try to get at least a 2-goal lead here, and we just could not get that one just over the bar there. Not enough. But we do able to play some good defense there and hold that 1-goal lead, as we'll walk away here at home. Our home opener, to be all things here against a team like this. This is something special, as we do win this one. As Amada just missed that. That would have been a great kick there. I was like, I could not believe it. I'm like, I thought he had it, but goes over the bar there, too high there. And but we do win the game. Excuse me, 1-0. In this one. Take a look at the stats there. 9 shots there for Manchester United. Expected there. They definitely were attacking us quite a bit there. 12 tackles. Great job there from them. Only 6 there from us. 1 offsides for us, which is really nice. 3 offsides for Manchester United, which is, I guess, a little unusual. I'm not usually seeing the computer getting called offsides that often, but it was pretty nice to see that happening. Move on to the match rating there. And you see Jimenez, like I say, the only goal in the game. He had a pretty good game, had a really good match rating there in that one. And we'll see if that will continue now here coming up, as the rest of these, there you see the numbers there for Manchester United. So I'll go back to another press conference here. Now, I'm not going to always show these press conferences here, but this one was a really good win. We did a great job there against Manchester United. Really was expecting it, to be quite honest. I was really hopeful that we at least get a tie out of this and try to get at least 1 point. But surprisingly enough, we were able to score late, and then not to mention scoring late, but also hold on to that 1-goal lead there late in the game. And so we walk out with 3 points at home. And like I said, a home opener there for us. Wolves fans are very happy about that, and of course they're talking to us about that and the results, and of course they're asking about the results of this one there. Of course, he is going to be very pleased with this team, because they did a great performance. Wasn't the best performance that they had, but nonetheless, if you can get 1 goal at your own house against Manchester United, that's always a plus. So that was, like I said, that was a big win, really, to be honest, in my book, that we did against Man U here in this one. But it won't be so lucky next time around. I'm sure they'll be looking to get that 1-goal lead over us, or even more so when we go to Manchester United. So take a look at the current table right now, and there you see Everton and Manchester both with 9 points. Spurs there with Spurs, Arsenal, and Liverpool, along with Chelsea and us there with 3 points, 6 points each. And then there you see the bottom half there doing the same on that one. So, or actually the bottom half there not doing so well, as you see the bottom 3 teams right there in regulation. And of course, if they do not do so well, those 3 teams don't do so well, or any 3 teams there at the bottom half there will of course be relegated, and they will leave the Premier League, and of course 3 new teams will show up next season. So now we go to the third and final game of this episode here, as we're back at home here in this one, and looks like we are taking on Burnley. Burnley's going to be in the house here today. So we'll see how well we do against them here. Hopefully we'll have a good victory here. Not, kind of expecting we should be able to beat them. I'm hoping at least put up at least two goals here in this one. At least I know that's what I talked to Coach Morales before the game there. He said they could easily put 2 goals on this team. We'll see if that'll be the case there. Oh, nice save there from the goalkeeper. Move on now here. And we'll see Dundalker there, finding the guy there. And, oh, that one just off. As that he just barely had this one. Take a look there. And just a great save there from the goalkeeper. Move on now to the 10th minute. And we'll see the Wolves now here trying to play some defense here. And, oh, that is going to be a yellow card there. And that is going to be on Dundalker. As, yep, he is going to be called on a penalty there. And that is not what we need to see from our young, one of our young center midfielders there. We do not need him to do that. Don't play that aggressive there, buddy. And, of course, now he knows that he is going to be watched like a hawk there. Oh, now we go ahead now into the 17th minute, I believe, in there. And we see here that I think that is going to be a penalty there. And I think that is going to be on, I believe, Burnley. No, it's not going to be a penalty. It's actually going to be just a deflective shot there. So, move on now. We'll see possibly a cross here from them. And, oh, we do a good job here blocking this one here. Oh, that one, oh! Easily could have went in there, but it was going to be off. It's offline there. As I believe that one just, yeah, okay. Thought it was maybe it was deflected there, but it wasn't. But it is offline. Move on now to the 33rd minute. And we'll see a passing game here. Pretty good here as Jimenez drills this one in there. That gets in the back of the net. And they say it's not going to count as he was offsides there. He is livid. And not to mention, I don't blame him here. Let's see how far he was offside. Oh, barely offsides there. So that is not going to count as a goal. Now 37th or 36th minute here. We'll see here a cross now. And a good job there at batting that one away. As Burnley make a nice try there to get a goal. Now here they are. Still have the ball here and doing another good job. As they try to get this one in there. And the goalkeeper will get a hold of the ball. Now 40th minute here in this one. Getting close to half. As we'll see Dundalker here. Dribbling the ball here. Looking for the open man here. And there you see they drill this one in there, and that is going to be a goal as Jimenez gets in there, and that is going to be a goal for him. And the Wolves now lead this one 1-0 here at home. Fans are fired up about this. Finally, Jimenez here finally gets his goal. He, you would think he, in this case he should have 2 goals, but he barely gets offsides in that first one here. But this time, he's not offsides. This one actually goes right in there. No problem. No penalty being called or nothing being called on him. And then that is going to be on the field for him as he gets his 2nd goal here in the Premier League. And they lead us now 1-0. So 44th minute now here. Added time actually as we get into this here. And we'll see a good job here. Great job there trying to drill this one, trying to confuse the goaltender, but we do a good job there as good job there deflecting this, and that is going to be the end of the first half. So Burnley doing a good job here attacking us. They've had they actually had quite a few attacks on us, and we had a couple of good jobs of getting a couple saves here in this one. But the question now lies, can we do the same thing coming up here in this second half? And most importantly, can we get another goal here to help us out? As we'll see there, that one's going to get caught by the goalkeeper. Nice job there, keeping his eyes on that corner kick here. Now Jimenez here. We'll see him try to line up and drill this one. But, oh, it's just too much there. As they get there's going to be a block. So I believe we will get the corner kick. And that should help us out here. So hopefully we can get this corner kick. Maybe get something set up. Go to now the 59th minute. And we'll see here the Wolves playing some defense here. And nice job there from the keeper. As he is able to get in front of that one. Now 69th minute. We'll move on here. And Burnley here making an attempt here to make something go here. And oh! That one was a little scary right there. I thought that one was going to be like a little dribbler, and I was really trying to move the goalkeeper over, but I guess he knew more better than I did, and he realized it was offline there. But ooh, it kind of got me shook in there for a little bit. Go ahead and see here, Brentley here setting up one, and oh, good job there, moving the ball around, trying to drill that one right at the goalkeeper, but he is like a brick wall here today. Does a great job there, blocks this one, and of course they go for the corner kick, and we are able to leave here at home with a nice victory here as we win this one 1-0. Jimenez, 5 attempts, 1 goal here in today's game. He is going to be your player of the game. Nice job there from him as he and the Wolves move on and get another victory here. Their third victory here in Premier League. So they're 3-0-0 for the season so far here. As we take a look at the shots, there's 12 shots compared to their 7. 7 shots were on target there for the Wolves. Only 2 for Brentley. Move on now here. Tackles, pretty even in tackles, 8 apiece. Offsides, there 5 times we were called offsides, and we had 1 corner kick as opposed to Brentley's 2. So offsides definitely an issue for us there. Like I said, that's been a problem here. Me personally playing these games. I got a series or a franchise I'm kind of playing just for fun, and I'm still having that same problem there. So I really need to just kind of calm down, set things up, and get things moving, because you can't move. You can only go so far. With the going down there to score stuff like that before they call you offside. So you can't get too far ahead. You just gotta take your time. And I gotta remember to pass the ball. Not just forward, but also backwards. Left, right, all that kind of stuff. I know there's some terminology and stuff like that that I'm probably not saying, but for the most part here, this one was a good game. This was a good game here. Win this one in a good fashion there, as you have another interview here with the manager, and there you see Morales talking about how well he was pleased about the second half, and he he liked what he's seen from his team. They couldn't get what they was wanting for the most part here, what he was wanting them to do, but for the most part, it's win's a win, and that's what he's going to do, and whatnot. So there you see Morales. Of course, he for the most part here, he's liking what his team is doing so far. They're 3-0 for the season, and so far it's turned out pretty good here. We're in the top half of the table. That's where we want to stay at here. And so if we can get some couple of good victories here, and of course, hoping that we can try and knock off some of those other teams that are up there with us here, that would really do a number there for us, and just make us just even closer to winning. Of course, it's gonna be we still got a long ways to go here before we get to the Premier League game, or to win the Premier League. Still got several months left to play, but we're on right now. We're on the right track here for us. But there you take a look here before we wrap this up. We got Ryan Bennett there. We're going to go ahead and we're going to accept I believe it's a loan for him. Or no, they're gonna. I think they purchased him. So we're going to go ahead and sell Bennett there. And there you see we are just now at we're just 1 day away from the transfer window. So coming up, I believe we're going to have some of the transfer window stuff. We're going to talk about that. Like I said, we're not going to make a big splash in the transfer window. I think pretty much with the team what we have right now, with the exception of, like I said, we got a couple guys that we're going to have, some of our younger guys we're going to have put on loan. For the most part, I'm kind of happy with the team what we got. We do have like I said, we are going to move some guys around, and I looked at their other positions they play. So some guys will be playing, not just playing in their position. If they have multiple positions they can play, we're going to try to utilize that and see where they work best. But for the most part here, so far so good. And we're, like I said, this is only episode number 3 of this series. So we'll see how things go coming up in episode 4. So episode 4, like I said, we'll have the transfer window, and then we'll get back into the Premier League coming up. So that's it for this episode of the Wolves Manager Career Mode. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Wolves football here on FIFA 20. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to follow us on social networks there, Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Links down below in the description. Check us out there for the latest news and events on what's going on here on YouTube, on ESGNet, and what's going on in this world of sports and sports gaming in general. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.